I come to regale you with a story of hopeful daw, a story of my little daughter and her fairy tale hero. Started off about midsummer, my daughter being 4 going on 5 and about to enter kindergarten. She taking a liking to fairy tales, heroes and knights, princesses and villains. Normally, I'd sing her a lullaby or some such, being a fan of traditional gaming. I was more than happy to oblige my daughter with some stories. Then, one night, it all changed. I decided to tell her the story of a young squire called Thomas, based off a fighter I'd played once, and she stopped me and asked a question. At the time, Thomas was on a quest to escort a lost peasant girl back home, and was about to charge headfirst to fight some bugbears. "Dad, why doesn't avoid the bugbears? He might put the girl in danger, and you said he wasn't stupid." Any of my daughter's quotes will be paraphrased somewhat. I paused and thought I couldn't tell her the actual answer, being that the fighter had a diplomacy and sneak skill worth nothing. So I asked her what Thomas should do, and there started her new bedtime stories. Choose your own adventure stories. From then on, she decided what Thomas did. From taking only a kiss from the maiden instead of gold, I couldn't convince her to take both, to switching to a club to fight the woodland animals like wolves. And they didn't know better. She thought it was wrong to kill them. After we finished the tales of Thomas, I decided to start up another one right away. We were both having too much fun for this to end. But who would be the hero? Naturally, being D&D, along with Choose Your Own Adventures, I had her choose. At first, I had her pick from some heroes I would make up. A stealthy Robin Hood-esque rogue, a knight in shining armor, a young handsome wizard, or the crazed but kind-hearted barbarian. Many a great and fun tale we had, exploring huge caverns, forgotten tombs and temples, even saving cities and damsels along the way. All along, my daughter telling more and more of the story herself. Now, this would be around mid-September. After many tales, my daughter would ask me questions about wizards or monsters and such, and one day she asked me about bards. "Dad, what's a bard? You say they do magic, but then they just tell stories or sing? Are they adventurers too?" So I explained, yeah, they are. They are adventurers who seek out old stories to tell to people, and who make new ones along the way. They make magic with music and tales. Their songs enchant people. They can make them dance or sleep or obey their word. She seemed to like that idea, asking more and more questions. At this point, I'm already planning on getting her into these games when she's a little older. I can see her playing a bard now. Now, a few days later, when she decides Thog, she really likes the name Thog for big man in these stories. The berserker had enough fun for the day and needed to rest at the tavern. She asked me again about bards. She asked if the bard playing at the tavern that night had any children. Not wanting to go near the traditional answer if a bard had any kids, I told her yes, that his son and wife were upstairs and traveling with the bard on his journey. She seemed to fall in love with the idea of the bard and his family out on adventures. Flash forward to last week, and we're wrapping up Thog's tale. She asked me if the next hero could be a bard. I was not about to say no, so the plan was set. I just needed to think up a few starting quests and a little bit of character for the bard to get her started. So that story started tonight. But what happened today is nearly what made me cry. My daughter in kindergarten had plenty of little shows or activities they would invite parents to see. They had apparently been working on a little project as a surprise for the parents. The children had to make a little essay on what their parents did for a living, and the parents got invited to see just how close, or normally far off, they were. My little girl started reading her essay, and this is how it went. My daddy's job is very special. My daddy is a hero. Whenever I need anything, my daddy is there for me. And if I ever am hurt, or sad, or lonely, my dad comes to the rescue. But he is not just any hero, he is a bard. My dad can tell all kinds of stories of big strong knights and smart magic men, and he can sing songs and play musical instruments. Before I was sad when my dad had to go away on trips, but now I am excited because he's going on adventures to help other people and tell their stories too. I love my dad. My dad is a hero. To my little girl, I was a bard. I told stories, I sang, I was magic. I was a hero to her. I left her to go on adventures and came back with more tales. Seeing my girl that excited and hearing her say that, I couldn't have been happier. Then tonight, as I started the story, she asked me a question. Could the bard have a family too? Could he have his wife and daughter be there on the adventure too? I called my wife into the room, and we started our adventure together. That's my tale, folks. I don't know why I put it here. I just felt the need to share something. Probably won't seem as sweet or cute to anyone else, but damn it, I'm her hero now. I need to live up to it. Does anyone know where I can get a bitchin' bard hat to wear? If you guys enjoyed this, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. Also, if you have any readings you'd like me to do, let me know in the comments section down below. Alright, this is Tom, signing out.